Yo, what's good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Hold on, let me go ahead and turn this mic around. Turn this mic down a little bit. Hey, what's good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Let me go ahead and crank this mic a little bit. All right. Let me see. Let me go ahead and adjust it a little bit more. All right. This your boy. Hold up. Go ahead. All right. This your boy Black G92. Coming in, checking in real quick for a quick little live stream. Little randomness part 7. I know. Hold up. Let me put this light behind me. Shit. Well, I got another vacation in the works. One that's for certain is going to go through. So, supposed to head down to Miami. See, spend time with my dad, his fiance as well. As well as her son. Her son. As her son as well as my little sister. So we'll spend time down in Miami. I'm supposed to be plan on flying out probably Wednesday or Thursday when I get these tickets after. Well, more so the ticket flying to and back from Atlanta because I'm gonna fly out from Atlanta around that time period. So because it's much cheaper to do that than flying from out here to there. So that's what I've always been doing since for a good minute now. And I see Thought Crimes is on it. they going after the Uvalde police officers, which, by the way, they're fucking cowards. I read the article about how the officers came in geared up with the body armor and everything, like lollygagging, messing with the hand sanitizer. Then when shots rang off, when the shooter at the school rang off shots, like instead of cops doing their usual what they're supposed to do, investigate the scene and like apprehend the suspect or eliminate the threat, or apprehend or eliminate the suspect if the suspect doesn't like drop the weapon or whatever the case may be. Like instead of doing all that, they just running high like some fucking bitches. I haven't even seen the video, but I read the article. They said ran like some damn bitches with all that body armor and everything, prepared and geared up. You expect like law enforcement to be prepared for this type of shit and knowing how to act accordingly, because you're trained to like handle dangerous situations and be prepared in case like things go left. Like for them to run and not even try to protect the kids and the teachers, this looks bad on the whole police department Uvalde. They just made themselves look bad. You feel me? And for all the people that just want to make excuses for them, need to shut the hell up right now, because yeah, if the cops were to do their job at that moment, more kids probably would have survived. More of them would have survived than the ones that have died. You know what I mean? So, and suspect probably would have been, and not to mention that. Scratch that. I ain't even gonna speak on the subject because the subject was a piece of shit. There's no reason for you to shoot up those damn kids, and not to mention the fact he shot his own grandma. Like that's another thing. He shot his own grandma. Like there's no excuse for that. None at all. I don't give a fuck. Like once you like target elderly people and kids, I have no sympathy for you. I don't. But anyway, man, that whole situation should have been handled a lot better, because we had school shootings happen like for years now, and you expect cops to be prepared for this type of shit. I should look up the newsreel. I should. Yeah, I think I should. I wish I could show y'all, because I've been trying to figure out how to freaking get the other screen to show up on my live streams. If you know anything about how to do that, let me know in the comment section. Matter of fact, let me look up this new uploaded footage. See these damn cowards. Damn, that's why people don't. Yep, did nothing, ran away. Ooh, we got a 5-minute video. Is it 5 minutes? I think it's 5 minutes. Let me watch this shit.
Well, today, the State House Committee investigating the shooting said that a 77-minute surveillance video is going to be shown in
77 minutes. Yeah, this live stream is going to be long as shit. If I even play this on this live stream, I might watch it my other time, but they're going to show some clips of it in this newsreel from, what's it called? WFAA. Guess his initials for the ones in Arizona, I think. The moment he started shooting made me cry. Horrible. Poor kids and poor children and teachers. Rest in peace. Poor families. My prayers are with you all. Oh yeah, man. This is so sad, man. For real. Like all the teachers that died and the kids, and all the children that have died as well in this incident. Like, it's so sad, man. It's just sickening. You live and you've all around, carrying, handling your stuff. Here's this article but this comment right here. I should be watching the video, but I just be checking out the comment section recently to see what people say about certain things. But this is the second comment I've seen. It's like how those cops handled that was just sickening. If you live in Uvalde, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Don't rely on the cops to come help you in a life or death situation. Better off carrying and handling it yourself. I have to agree, because how they handled it was just fucking atrocious. As a mother of a 10-year-old, my heart breaks out for those babies and their families. Every parent's worst nightmare happening too often in our country. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it seems like these schools are just not safe. You know what I mean? Regardless of how much technology and security measures, there's always these incidents that happen. And yeah, that person was right. That said that was a mother of a 10-year-old. Is every parent's worst nightmares. Like, send their kids off to school and they find out they never come home again. Like, that's every parent's nightmare, for real. And I don't blame those that want to take their children off of public school due to incidents like this. I don't blame them at all. But let's go ahead and watch this newsreel.
And then released publicly this coming Sunday. No state law has prevented the release of that video. Our partners at KVUE TV in Austin have obtained a copy of that video now, and after thorough editorial discussion, we have decided to show portions of that video because this public record helps all of us to understand what exactly happened inside Robb Elementary School that day. It provides more context, but of course not all context. The video, we should say here, is difficult to watch, obviously, especially knowing what happened that day. You will see the influx of law enforcement officers into the school, which should have enabled quicker action.
Yes.
You will also hear some of the shots fired by the gunman. But we have taken very careful steps here not to show any especially graphic images. Though it hasn't been released to the victims' families yet, the transparency and the accountability that this video provides weighs heavily in favor of showing it to you now. Our Ariel Placencia is joining us now this afternoon to walk us through what this video shows and what it means for the investigation. Ariel?
Yeah, Jason, we believe this video will provide transparency and more insight into what happened that day. This evening, we are going to play 4 clips of video, and we want to be clear, the video has been edited, so you will not hear screaming from the classrooms. You will not see any injured children. You will, however, hear gunshots. Now, this first video is one of the toughest to watch. You're about to see an elementary school student, but this student is not physically harmed. This is the moment the shooter enters the school and walks down the hallway.
Well, I appreciate the warning she's giving the public, because I'm sure, isn't it? It's definitely quite. I'm sure. It's not even a given. It's not even a guess or nothing. It is graphic. So I haven't seen the video yet, but based on the description, how they describing it, and based on the article I've read from one of these media outlets, yeah, it's graphic, nonetheless.
The shooter, a child will approach that same hallway, and then you will hear the shooter fire several shots in the opposite direction as the child turns and runs away. The time is 11:33 a.m.
Looks like one of the kids there. Wow. And that was it.
Now this next video begins roughly 3 minutes after what you just saw. You will not see the shooter. It's just as officer.
Hold on, let me go ahead and play it back real quick. Okay, like the cop is making a little search, it seems like, or just walking this direction. No, they're just walking in that. One of them's walking in that direction, And the kids peek around the corner. Felt that in my chest for real.
Now this next video begins roughly 3 minutes after what you just saw. You will not see the shooter. It's just as officers arrive with at least one rifle and try to confront the shooter. You will see them come into the frame at 11:36 a.m., but they will retreat back to the end of the hallway after hearing gunfire, and they will stay there for the next 45 minutes.
Oh, you assholes. Retreat. It's... Yeah, this is definitely not the same footage I've seen, but okay. Okay, they can find the shooter. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Oh, so it says something about.
Now this video.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me go ahead and rewind it because she should have mentioned it was coming from
Stay there
the other
for the next
direction,
45
right?
minutes. After what you just saw, you will not see the shooter. It's just as officers arrive with at least one rifle and try to confront the shooter.
Okay,
you will see them come into the frame at 11:36 a.m.
Okay.
But they will retreat back to the end of the hallway after hearing gunfire, and they will stay there for the next 45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes. Yeah, way too long. I mean, I might have to watch the entire video and such because it is like a bunch of clips. So I'm gonna try their best to kind of just put a little picture together, make it not. I don't know, man. Maybe not make it. I don't know. No, but they want to make sure people don't get disturbed, easily disturbed and all that. So it looks like it's coming from, maybe coming from over there then. Okay,
Now this video is a time lapse of a 45-minute clip from 11:37 a.m. to 12:22 p.m. real time. You will see officers gathered at the end of the hallway as more and more manpower as well as equipment arrives.
Okay.
Now there is more footage of officers and equipment arriving and staging in that hallway. But for the next video we're about to show you, the time is now 12:50 p.m. That's about an hour and 15 minutes after the first officers were seen on video in the hallway.
Wow.
Officers move into the classroom and take out the shooter. And in this video, you can see just how many officers there are in the hallway when the gunman is taken down.
It came in deep.
Again, Governor Greg Abbott and many in the Uvalde community have called for the release of this video. DPS's investigation, I should say, continues into what happened that day, Jason.
It is gut-wrenching to watch for sure, Ariel, but again, this is intended to bring about that transparency that we've been talking about. There is obviously a lot to take in with this video. We want you to be sure to stay with WFAA throughout this evening. We're going to be working to give you the full context of these videos. We've also got a full write-up at WFAA.com.
Yeah, and it came in deep. It took him that long to finally get the shooter. Like, by then, it was, I'm not even guessing. It's like, by then it was too late, you know what I mean? Like, they should have, yeah. A lot to be said about that, my man, for real. That's one reason people don't like calling 911 because either the police or the ambulance take their sweet ass time getting to the spot. You feel me? They be taking their sweet ass time getting there when someone's life is on the line. You feel me? It's not. I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's just a lot to take in, and the only thing I can say is, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the entire 77-minute video, probably in my own time, and get my own assessment of it in a future live stream or maybe a reaction. So that was that. But anyway, let's go to something that's more hard to lift our spirits up now. Now, earlier I was fixing to watch, rewatch, this not new version, more so updated version, this re-upload of Uncle Tom, this little documentary that's made by Larry Elder, directed by I think Jesse Malone. Yeah, Jesse Malone. And documentary itself is pretty dope. It introduces a lot of different black conservatives that are prominent in their respective movement and what may have you, and where it started from and where it's going. So very insightful, and it's something a little different than what you're used to in the mainstream media when it comes to just prominent black figures. You don't really see the people who are present in that documentary in those outlets, mainly due to this bias, news networks and such, and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and just watch the brief little special introduction from Chad O. Jackson, because while I was about to watch, the introduction, he showed a whole montage of prominent YouTubers that have reacted to the deleted scenes from Uncle Tom. This is a lot of deleted scenes from Uncle Tom that are left out from the actual documentary itself, which people have reacted to. And a lot of these YouTubers have thousands, and perhaps I believe one of them has millions of subscribers, and that's a good look though. That people are actually curious and have their minds and their outlook on life change. Especially amongst black YouTubers. That's a pretty good look on that. The fact that they're curious about this documentary, that's definitely something to write home about for real. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this little introduction from Chad O. Johnson, not Johnson, but Jackson.
And I'm featured in the film you're about to watch.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Thank you so much. What's up, everyone? My name is Chad Jackson. I'm featured in the film you're about to watch. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch Uncle Tom, executive produced by Larry Elder, directed by Jesse Malone. This is a film that a lot of people are crediting as being integral to their waking up experience. Over the past month or two alone, there's been this emergence of YouTubers who are reviewing the deleted scenes and are basically awestruck at the truth that this project reveals.
This is good.
We invite you.
I recognize a few of the people. He showed Doc Rich, and it was this one couple. I forgot their name. Oh, let me go ahead and remind it real quick. And also LPR family. I think LPR or...
What's up, everyone? My name is Chad
I forgot
Jackson.
his name, but it has family in the name.
Watch. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch.
I see some familiar faces in there,
produced by
which is
Larry
definitely a
Elder,
good look,
directed
for
by
real.
Jesse
Like I
Malone.
said before.
This is a film that a lot of people are crediting as being integral to their waking up experience. Over the past month or two alone,
Asian RJ.
This emergence of YouTubers
never mind. I don't know
are reviewing the deleted scenes.
Yeah, Doc Rich.
Are basically awestruck at the truth
dude.
that this project reveals.
This is good.
It was.
Watch the film, to take to your social media and tell your friends about it, to review it. And we also invite you to brace yourself for part 2, which will be released later this year, August 26, 2022.
Okay.
Without further ado, I present to you Uncle Tom.
Wow, so they have a part 2 on the way. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to tune in for that as well. As I mentioned before, I be losing my train of thought here whenever I try to make a statement, what may have you. But anyway, I have watched Uncle Tom twice now. I think twice, maybe 2, 3. Yeah, twice. Yeah, in total, I've watched it twice, and it's gotten better each time I watch it. You know what I mean? So they bring some very good points about the movement and such, what have you, and plus not to mention reveal facts that not really exposed in the mainstream media, which is something that's worth discussing and talking about. And you know what I mean, and not mention features people that you don't necessarily hear often in those like mainstream circuit, like Thomas Sowell. Is it Thomas Sowell or Thomas Sowell? Like I don't know how you pronounce it, dude. It's either I heard people pronounce it as Thomas Sowell or Thomas Sowell, but also, well, of course we've seen Candace Owens at different outlets. We've seen her on the little Revolt Summit alongside T.I., Killer Mike, three other women as well. That was the president on there, and who else was on there? That was free. And I believe like Jesse Lee Pearson made an appearance somewhere. I think it was in a debate some years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's the only few people that I know that's like got like that mainstream appeal, but other people that made an appearance, not so much. Wow, someone came through talking about was pleased to have paid to support this documentary back in 2020. That sees now free to watch for educational purposes. Thanks for those of you involved for putting this together. The rare documentary got a free version available for the masses. Oh yeah, that's a good look, because it's gonna like get the documentary a lot more eyes looking at it, and people might say this or that about it. Some people may hate a lot. Some people may hate it. Other people may love it. You know what I mean? So. I'm just looking forward to seeing what people have to say about it. So go figure. So I'm gonna have my popcorn ready, sitting back, just watching the whole thing. It was. Yep, you named them: King Face, Bryson Gray, Tatum, Candace Owens. Yeah. King Face. We even made an appearance on there. Yeah, it was definitely a great documentary. A lot of gems for sure. I just mentioned that. And wow, they don't have the original Uncle Tom's Cabin available in like school no more. That's crazy. I mean, granted the depiction like in the novel may not hold up to this day, but it's important to just have that there, so then people can make their own conclusions about how they feel about it instead of just removing it from like schools. I mean, it is part of history and part of American history. Not only just like Black history, also American history. So. Hey, I say they should leave it in the schools. You know what I mean? They should leave it at the schools. And what's up, the Gets? You subscribe to my channel? Yeah, shit. But yeah, that was yeah, man. Yeah, I recognize most of those faces, and and also like to say rest in peace to King Face. Definitely was an impactful figure in the movement. He had folks going out in his little walk of life, wanting to like vote and everything and spreading the message, and the recipes to him. And dang, so I had no idea that Harriet Beecher Stowe's books are read at schools. That's crazy. Like I wouldn't expected that to happen, because I mean, regardless of how people like in the modern era may feel about them, I mean, it should still be available to be read. So then people understand where, at least a part of history that's, happened. So to see where they're going. So at least that's how I look at it. I haven't really read none of the books, but I'm actually curious, though, to check them out. But I appreciate you for signing in, the Gets. I appreciate you for signing in and let me know that I just mentioned earlier and name dropping the people. So that's cool. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up for sure. I'm trying to see what else I feel like watching before I close out. What else I was about to say? Oh yeah, I've already mentioned my trip to Miami. So what else? Oh yeah, the next couple days, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, as well as Sunday, I'm gonna be busy as fuck with these reaction videos. So I'm gonna crank a lot of them out. So like, here's your chance right here to give me more reaction requests as I get to most of them as much as possible. Like, it's gonna be a lot of them still. Oh, Memphis, you were out of Memphis, I guess. Okay, Memphis in the house. Okay. I appreciate the subscription. I'm glad you took the time out your day to subscribe to my channel. It's definitely gonna grow, and the plan is to like get this channel up to like 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So like I mentioned before, I'm going to be cranking out a lot more videos tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So be sure to tell a friend about it and everything. So yeah, I do appreciate the sub and like pulling up, and I wouldn't have guessed you. Okay, that's what's up. You from way out Memphis. Yeah, Memphis is like killing it right now though. That Glorilla chick with that F&F song, she definitely doing big things out there. She recently got signed to like CMG Records, Yo Guys label. Yeah, Memphis like is definitely doing this thing right now musically. And it's also Take Keith, like the producer off of Drake's album Scorpion, as well as that Look Alive song with Block Boy JP. Like he doing this thing. The producer Take Keith doing this thing too. So yeah, y'all got a lot of like musicians coming out of there. Isaac Hayes, and man, I get to go down the list. Let's just go. I saw a few reactions. Thought you were very interesting. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh, I appreciate the compliments. Yes, I really appreciate it. Yeah, which ones you seen? Which one you seen that like caught your interest in? I'm definitely having a wonderful week. Like I can't complain. Aside from just working my ass off at this job, that I was gonna say like I might end up like just bouncing sometime later this year, but I'm gonna stay in for a while. Just just get enough money and just stick it to as long as I can, at least till the end of the year, and find something else. So aside from working and doing these reaction videos, yeah, everything, I'm definitely having a good week. I definitely am. How about you, Getz? Yeah, how's your week been? Go ahead, play some of this. What's the? I'll play some instrumentals though. I'll play some breathe in OG instrumental. So then I can decide. Oh snap! All these remakes of like Tupac's breathing instrumental. Yeah, that's a classic instrumental though. Ooh, they got the demo version too. Extended mix and true original of the song, that is. But let's see about the instrumental. I'm going to play DJ C Vance's version. Came out 11 years ago. Damn, it's crazy. Woo! BB King, Isaac Hayes, Kings of Leon, Yo Guy, 666. Oh yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah, I forgot about those other names, but yeah, you're right though. A lot of BB, Isaac Hayes. I've heard Kings of Leon. Okay, Shine Down, God, yep. 3-6. You also got to mention Ballin' G and shit. Who else? Tom Wright the Third. Way too many to name. So y'all got a lot of music coming out there, a lot of history as well. I actually been out there before as well. I actually visited the site where like MLK was assassinated. Very eerie. Like they actually had everything preserved there and whatnot. Like that exact room and the glass where the bullet entered, everything. Like it's quite interesting to see and just sad to just imagine that day and such. How such a great man was like taken out. Wrangling toddlers, working, cooking, cleaning, take care of the house. Should I remember to drink plenty of water? Yeah, guys to drink water, man, because especially this. Yeah, and I just mentioned that earlier, and man, you got quite a bit going on at Joanne. Like, got a whole family, and like, dang, and make sure. Yeah, you got make sure you stay hydrated out here, I guess, because like. Yeah, the Lorraine Motel. Yeah, that's what the name of the motel. That's what the name of the motel was. I keep on forgetting. The name keeps on leaving me, but yeah, I remember going there. It was quite eerie, like I said before. I believe I had some pictures taken, like me, my dad, brother, sister, and we also tried their BBQ as well. Like down in the downtown district. I forgot what the name of the spot was, but they had some good ribs though. They was slapping. So yeah, Memphis definitely got some good barbecue. Man, it's very important, yes, to drink plenty of water, because because this heat, especially this summer, is just crazy. Down here in Georgia, I don't know how it is up in Memphis as far as the weather, but Georgia been in the hundreds, as well as like 90s, 80s. Like it's just crazy out here, like as far as the heat, and it's hot during the evening time as well. It's hot in the evening. That's the crazy part about it as well. You be outside and like the sun be down, but still be sweating. That's insane, but yeah, man, it sounds like you got a lot going on, yes, though, as far as the week, like, so hats off to you if you managed to get through the day. Like, that's definitely a blessing. It may have been a rendezvous. It may have been. If I'm not mistaken. I might ask my dad because he probably remembers the name. Yeah, no one can mess with y'all cute, man. Y'all definitely like live up to that rep that's been like spread about like Memphis barbecue. So yeah, I've tasted it and I'm impressed. So won't mind taking another trip out there for real. And that was that same winter that we had this whole road trip going on, like from Louisiana up to Ohio. Like we was just going places. And then I think it was Ohio, then back to Texas. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, and congratulations to you for real, and congratulations to your marriage as well as like your 3 kids. Like shoot, it's definitely a blessing. Like kids are definitely a blessing, and not a lot of people can say they had like that can't say they've like married and like and whatnot. So that's definitely a blessing as well. So yeah, hats off to you, man. The best version. Let me see, what's another song I could play, man? Let's see. I'm gonna play some of that Can I Live. I don't know, for some reason I thought about Jay's song Can I Live. For some reason. It just popped in my head. But it can't be that old school it can't be that old school Jay-Z. Maybe something to close it out. Not close out, but I might play a couple other joints here and there.
Taylor Brands makes it super simple to register.
Yes.
LLC stands for limited.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Gets. Yeah, we definitely had a great trip and a lot of memories, a lot of pictures and footage that either is buried somewhere in my phone or is lost forever. Well, not lost forever. I ain't gonna be that. I ain't gonna be that down about it. I mean, I'm sure I can still find some other pictures from that trip in 2013 going to 2014. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can definitely imagine that for real. Shit, for real, man. Let's see what's.
Visit your neighborhood.
Dang, these damn commercials.
Deals on furniture, decor, mattresses, and more. Plus, take advantage of expert.
Oh, before I get started though, what videos that caught your attention? Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, which videos on my channel caught your attention? As I remember you mentioned like. Oh yeah, I know about Bryson. I reacted to like the Maga Steppin' joint and the Maga Boys song. Yeah, I know about him. Yeah. And Hunter's Hacked. Oh man. Oh yeah, he's definitely legit for real. Yeah, he's definitely legit. I reacted to a few of his songs on his channel. It was like I mentioned, it was Maga Boys, the music video, as well as Maga Steppin', and yeah, and also I think it was Band. It was like the other song Band I reacted to, and also but I also listened to the song Gun to a Patriot. Nah, that wasn't me. Nah. I mean, oh well, deleted scenes. Nah, I didn't like react to Uncle Tom deleted scenes. Nah, I mean, I was just talking about me watching them like in the live stream. I don't think I ever reacted to them, but I have watched them in my own time. Oh, Ultra Maga. Did I ever did that one? I don't think I ever reacted to that one. I don't think so. If I did, then I must have, because I did a lot of videos, but I don't think I did that one. I know I did the one on Maga Boys and Maga Steppin'. I don't think I did Ultra Maga though. Yeah, I don't think I did the Ultra Maga. I don't think I did the Ultra Maga Gets. You probably talking about the one I did on, well, because I know I did, like I mentioned, I did one on like the Maga Boys music video as well as the extended version of Maga Steppin'. So yeah, I don't think I got around to Maga Ultra Maga. Nah, I don't think I did that one. But anyway, let's get to this Can I Live joint though.
Yeah, Rockefeller, we invite you to something epic, you know? Where we hustle out of a sense of hopelessness, sort of a desperation. Through that desperation.
Yeah, that's very rare. Yeah,
like
for
the things we accustomed to serving.
yeah, probably so, but yeah, I mean, and I appreciate, yeah, I appreciate the compliments though, and also, yeah, that's definitely rare these days, like especially in the era where people just just like not take the time to really hear other perspectives and just go off the realms with it and just reduce to ad hominems or not even begin to explain why they don't agree with said idea or perspective. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely rare because, like I said, people are just very triggered, just ready just like attack anything that just disturbs their world, this like point of view. You know what I mean? Which is go against the whole idea of and like just open society. You know what I mean? Because I think, you know, as long as it's like respectful and no one's out like going at each other's throats, you should be able to discuss different like perspectives and ideals. You know what I mean? Without being resort to like shouting matches or even fist flying. Because I've seen footages of people at protests like just almost getting to it. So more so footage of people at protests in different parts of the country that is like this almost descends into like full blown fist fights, but and worse as well. But thank God the one that I attended like 2 years ago didn't go down that way. It was legit. It was legitimate, peaceful, and everyone went home, and there's no craziness that went down. And as well as the other ones that went down that same not same day, the same few weeks, like starting in late May to like throughout the middle of June. Yeah, throughout the city of Augusta. That's the city where I live at, and. So yeah, hats off to him for keeping it peaceful, whatever. Because it was around everywhere else was just getting crazy. So, but anyway, yeah, it's definitely rare for people to be like thoughtful and such about like something that may be relatively new or different. Because yeah, very rare. Because not everyone's equipped to like even explain what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Zen all 10 point. Yeah, that's I just mentioned. Yeah, and never had to resort to violence to get a point across, and that's good for you. That's very good that you didn't have to resort to that. And yeah, it is weird when you take a step back and look at it. You know what I mean? Because it is weird because we're supposed to be kind of especially when you're older. Like when you get older to a certain age, like say young adult or like you get to a young adult or even in your late teens, you're just like, what were you doing? But I don't say I give a pass to teenagers, but even in your late teens or going to your adult years, like you'd be like, what are we doing? We're supposed to be like have to like use our words to get our points across without having to resort to violence. Slander is a tool of the laser when the debate is lost. Oh, wise words from Socrates. I mean to look back into some Socrates because he's a very good very like dope thinker, and I actually ran across him in college in the philosophy class. It's tool of the loser when the debate is lost. Yeah, that's what it is, loser. Yeah, the autocorrect is something else. And it's dope that you're teaching your toddlers to use your words like yes, because it'll definitely set them up like for success in life whenever they get older and start to use speaking of complete sentences and have like discussions, and not to mention if they were to get in a situation where someone might feel a certain way about a topic or the current events or say the latest societal issue of insert year, that we prepared to like present their arguments and also respectfully disagree like this with the other person. You know what I mean? So that's definitely good that you're starting off that early, and I think most parents should do that as well. So then their kids won't like keep on that whole cycle of just reacting and just being impulsively reacting to like things that may upset them. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a good quote right there. Slander is a tool of the loser when the debate is lost, because that's what people resort to. They resort to making slander statements or bringing up something that happened 30 years ago to make a person look bad instead of accepting that they may have lost the debate and just come back with, you know, a better argument. That's it. You know what I mean? That's why debates, like, especially nowadays, don't really mean much no more. It's all about just pleasing one side over the other. That's it. Like, own the libs, own the Okay, that's dope. Sweet and kind of smart memory, so good. We read to them a lot, and their vocabulary blows me away. That's great. I know y'all happy. I know you and your husband are happy about that, because, man, being that young and be able to have a good vocabulary, yeah, it's definitely a blessing and a good sign that they're picking up on the information, like, great. I mean, they're sharp as a tool. They're not sharp as a tool. They're very sharp. Definitely a good sign. And what baby isn't sweet? Well, most babies are. But I ain't gonna say all of them, but most babies are by nature are sweet and just like and whatnot naturally, because, you know, the faces and all that. I got a couple nieces. Debated high school by retired lawyer Amy Coney Barrett's sorority sister. Wow. And that's what's up. Wow, you was definitely taught early to like debate. Wow. That's what's up though. Like, so I guess you be like prepared to like just like come prepared for this type of stuff, huh? That's dope. That's dope that you equipped with those skills before you graduated high school. That's dope. And I heard about debate teams like being available in high school. I don't recall mine's having those available, but maybe they were, but I didn't really pay attention about it, because most of the clubs weren't really promoted. Come to people with facts, whiplash. Woo! Damn. Coming to people with the facts, so you should get whiplash. Yeah, that's normal reaction for sure. I mean, I'm gonna put it passive. That's the case. And like I said before, I don't think. Yeah, my high school. Well, I think my high school had them, but they weren't really promoted. Plus, my mindset wasn't even focused on just like on those things. It was focused on like other stuff back then. I graduated, of course, but it was, of course, debates weren't even like a thing. It wasn't even something that I took into account. It's just as far as interest. Girls get called argumentative. Damn. I may have heard something like that. I may have heard something about that. How girls get called argumentative when they debate like dudes. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that stereotype heard that little label thrown around. Especially if they're sharp as the dudes are able to hold their own and be composed. I never heard of that one. But here and there in different like YouTube comment sections and whatnot. And that's rather interesting. That's rather interesting that they'll say that. You know, like Proverbs 31st wife. Oh yeah. I mean, Proverbs 31st. Let me go ahead and look that up. I read the Bible in some time. 31st. Okay, do not spend your strength on women. You're bigger on those. Lest they drink. Interesting. Charm is to see views and man. Woman fears the Lord is to be praised. Okay. Hey, hats off to you. And as long as you like give your best give your best shot at it, man, that's the only thing that matters. Because no one's perfect out here. Like everyone has like some shortcomings or vices or may have you that they struggle with. So, hey, as long as you try and like ask for forgiveness and all that, and pray to God and be grateful of like your blessings. That's the only thing that matters. You know, shit. That's the only thing that matters. Damn, that sucks. I get called. Technical files calling me more often than. Wow. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't expect it was that tough. Like,
But we feel we have nothing to lose. So we offer you, well, we offer our lives. What do you bring to the table? One watching every nigga watching me close.
Oh, okay. They say, a woman of noble nature who can find she was rare even before Jesus' day. Nah, think about it. Was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it definitely was a lot more of those that were a lot more so vain as far as like just being physically attractive, but like were very like wicked in their intentions and such like that. Even in those biblical times and such. So yeah, there's always gonna be those type of women out there, like even as you see that's like promoted in the modern in this current era we living in, as far as the other stuff that they promoting. It's saying that saying power and make it seem like being a stay-at-home mom is somehow like out of style or fashion, but yet being on that hot girl is just like the thing to do. Like now, that's crazy, and that's crazy when you think about it, because yeah. And women of noble character we can find. Woman noble character that has no ill intentions when they meet a man or meet somebody. Yeah, it's still rare to this day, because it's like the ones with. Wow, he was killing on the court, huh? Man, he was out there killing on that court. That's what's up. And I knew he was an athlete. They play this song real quick.
My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a brother gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain, what shit was quick to see. From selling canes to
Dang, so what position you were in basketball, Gets?
at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my dog on properly. My squad and me lack of respect.
Hey man, sometimes basketball you gotta be aggressive with it, cause hell, when I played ball like in the neighborhood I lived in, whatever, like on posts, yeah, like I kind of got a little like aggressive out there too, but like shit. Whenever I had open shot and I was lucky enough to make one, hey, it was all good right there. Now I was never good at basketball. I sucked at basketball, but like I've been having my lucky moments. Like I might just make that hoop, make that basket, or just like lay up. Yeah. Now my little young with some sports homie discipline, teamwork. Okay, centers and power forward. All right. Hey.
Don't be fooled, my game is mental. We both out of town, dog. What you trying to get into? Viva, Las Vegas, see ya later.
Sports game, like sport, team sports was like that's what's supposed to teach you, discipline and teamwork, for sure. Especially like if you're dedicated to the sport per se, and like willing to like endure what needs to what it takes to like be that best player out there and best teammate as well. Okay, that's what's up. Center and power forward. That's dope. He scored a lot of points.
Manifested intangible goods, platinum Rolexed it. We don't lease, we buy the whole car, as you should. My confederation, detonation, explode on detonation, overload the mind of the said patient. When it boils the steam, it comes to it. We all fiends gotta do it. Even righteous minds go through this. True this, the street schoolers to spend our money foolish. Born with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this.
I used to listen to this song right here like heavy back in 11th grade, like in 2008. Yep, years after the album. It was fun. It stopped being fun later in high school. Triple doubles sometimes. You put the emphasis on sometimes. Hey man, them triple doubles, man, shit. If he was able to score them though, shit, that'd be like the highlight of the night, highlight of like the day, the night, or afternoon, maybe. Should depend on the settings. Yeah. Based on the ones I've met, like as far as the basketball players I met in high school, I mean, it wasn't, and to them it wasn't, Because how long you were playing basketball? Like you must have been playing during elementary school then. Yeah, play another song or instrumental song. Let's see what's the hell. Let me see if I didn't foul out, the refs had it out for me. Oh man. When I would probably explain how their calls were poor. Oh yeah, the BS calls quit grown in 6th grade. Oh man, so and he quit growing in 6th grade. Damn. Yeah, that's a bump. Oh, sophomore year. Okay, so he must have been. Yeah, so it must have been real young then. Then just like quit during 10th grade. Okay. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Like I said, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, play that. But yeah, shit. If you're back, if you come back on here, gets shit. I appreciate for like coming through in this little live stream. I'm glad you came through. And like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on cranking these reaction videos throughout the week, throughout the remainder of this week, going into next week. So, dang, if I didn't foul out, the refs had it out for me sometimes. Oh man, yeah, I've heard them stories as well. Like when like the players on the field, like especially them like like especially like high school like games, especially high school football games. They be calling. I used to remember we used to call it bullshit calls. I just shoot for fun. Got that Penny Hardaway stomping grounds in blood. Hey, okay. Hey, nothing wrong with shooting hoops for fun. And shit, Memphis Penny Hardaway. What's Penny Hardaway? Huh. Yeah, that's what's up. Hardaway stomping. Hey, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. And I just have fun with the sport, man. That's the only thing that matters. Shit, cause like the team's like wild fun and all. It's always good to kind of just like do it, but there's nothing on the line as far as like trophy or like what's a certificate? Yeah, certificate or like you don't have to worry about championship. That's great. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy yourself. Oh yeah, I definitely will, Gats. I definitely will. I appreciate you for tuning in and such. And you enjoy yourself too. You and your family for sure. And and plus, nothing wrong with representing what's in your blood as well. Like for real, because that's important. And that definitely something that definitely I hold on to. So, and God bless you as well. See what song I'm listening to. Penny's a living legend. He still lives here. Coach gives back, putting Memphis on the map for the. Okay. Team 16. Okay. Okay. Penny Hardaway is a coach. Okay. So he's well known as far as like being a coach and all that. Not a coach, but in basketball. Okay. That's what's up. Hold on, let me go ahead and Google his name first. Oh, Penny Hardaway. Oh, a coach. Okay. Basketball coach. Hey, okay. And head coach of the Memphis Tigers. What? And he's a former player. And he's a college coach. Okay. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. No wonder. No wonder your name dropped him. Because I hold up, Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway. It's like, what? That's dope. That's dope. He still lives in Memphis. That's also something else that's dope as well. The fact that someone as big as him accomplished a lot in his career, like in the NBA and such, and still lives in the city he was born and raised in. That's what's up. Yeah, I can somewhat tell right there. I ain't gonna say I can't. Yeah, I definitely can't tell for sure. Like, competed against MJ back in the day. I don't think I ever seen that game. Now, of course, I know of Jordan and whatnot. There's no dude's a goat. But I might have to look. I might have to check out that one of those games. I might have to check out the game on YouTube sometime. That might be your reaction, or once I figure out how to get the screen show up on my live stream, I might watch it on this live stream. So, okay, hey, he went up against Jordan. Guys, people put on back then. Still, God bless them. Honestly, never been in trouble. Hey, that's good. That's qualities of a good person, for real. That's qualities of a great person right there. Able to stay clean, and out of trouble, but not, and like not forget where they come from. That's great. That's great stuff. Man, oh, he played for the Magic suit? Okay. Damn, man. Still in this hometown. All right. That's what you call humble. That's what you call humble. The fact you're able to play on these different teams, went up against the GOAT. All right. I'll take your word for it. If he's able to go up against Jordan, if he compete against Jordan back in the gap, then I'm sold. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up some of his little highlights sometime on my own time. Oh, so that was the guy that, and the fact that he was the dude that put on Memphis for the University of Memphis, that's dope. That's dope. And the fact he put people on from his city, extra points on that. That's what a lot of people should do as well, especially if it's in their heart. Because some folks are, what? Okay. Well, that's what's up. His mom still live over there. All right. So we still have family out there. Bet. That's great stuff. Go ahead and. That's great stuff. I'm glad. Let's cry. That's good stuff. His mom's still alive and still alive and kicking in Memphis. For a city. Coached from high school for a few seasons. Coached for the college. Hey, as you should. Based on all the good stuff you told me about him, like for sure. As far as and not to mention how you mentioned he coached for a few seasons in high school and coached for the college. Hey, I'll take your word for it for sure. Definitely take your word for it. Let me see. Where's that OG version of Thugs Cry? Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah, but that's how you describe Penny. He seemed like a very dope, very like good person for sure. as you should like show love to the person that's like doing so much for the neighbor for a city. Good highlight reels on YouTube. Oh yeah, I watch basketball here and there. Like, I'm not like crazy about it or anything, but I do watch the games and such like that and follow like the big teams and all that whenever the TV's on, or if I decide to watch a game, what may have you. So yeah, I'm always interested in like seeing like all the greats and such and people, and also watch a good game, that is, or highlight reels. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out some of Penny Hardaway's like highlight reels for real. It's all good. It's all good. You just got a lot to say. Just got a lot to say, man. And that's all good. I mean, I'm not judging. I mean, and you're right. You're right. Women tend to like this black. It's like talking along. Hell, this person I'm talking to like someone does the same thing. And oh snap, we got another person in live stream. Hey, let me know what your name is and all that. We're just chopping it up and vibing out to some good music. It's all good though, man. Just got a lot to say. He's a humble, legit, respectful man. Go Penny. When we used to use like 4 to 1 words and yeah, I remember that little study they've done back, but like sometime years ago. I think I read it. Actually, I don't think I really looked into it, but I've heard someone mention that. Yeah, go Penny for sure. So yeah, go figure if the studies are anything to go off of, and like I said earlier, the person I'm talking to, she gets like that sometimes. But oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I know about Project Pat. Hell yeah. Go ahead and play some of that Pete. Project Pat, shit, I know all about Project Pat. I heard Chicken Head when I was like 8 or 9 years old. On the radio, that is. I ain't heard the dirty version. But even then, I had no business hearing that song on the radio. Live stream in 10 minutes. Yeah? Oh. I know all about Project Pat. Oh yeah, she is definitely kind of like, she definitely is, man. She has her days like when she may not be much of a like may not be much of a like pleasant mood, whatever. But other than that, most of the times that she is in a pleasant mood, like we get along just fine, and we definitely had a lot of good times, like hanging out, going places, like places to eat, and we actually went to not Limelight, but what was that place? What was that place called? Wait, oh yeah, I know. I think I heard Blunt to My Lips before. Yeah, I might definitely play that. Yeah, I already checked out. I already know Blunt to My Lips. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, I know some Project Pat. I know about that song, freaking that Snitch song, Telltale, and what was the other one? This bit, that whole, like the one he did with Crunchy Black and Ludacris off that Choices soundtrack and Drive By. Oh yeah, I know quite a bit about Project Pat and that one song. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. And shoot, Out There. Ah man. Yes, a very unique cadence of flow. Stay strapped, my friend. I stay strapped, my friend. My 17 rounds watch my back, my friend. Raising the projects. I know. Yeah, I remember hearing this instrumental on what was that song called? Not song, but the show that 360 Adventures in Hollywood. I heard the instrumental on that song where like Computer and Big Trees did what you staring at. I'm not in the mirror over the instrumental. I didn't know if that was an actual song till like I think a few episodes in when they played a snippet of it. My dips, turn my hips, I'm my cocks. That's what wigs. I'll beat you downtown, man. Man, it's crazy how it's still a trip that Drake basically like emulated that flow on the Look Alive song, but another thing, and I remember when folks started saying, "Oh, Drake biting off Project Pat," but Project Pat was cool with it. Like it's like, man, you see a youngin like paying tribute. Kills attack, my friend. You're gonna be if you overstep the pat, my friend. Keeps it real, my friend. Blood gonna get spilled, my friend. Hey, oh, that baller song. Line, man. Man. Lips to my hips, my trucks full of hips. Oh yeah, I see someone in the comment section say Pat was so ahead of his time. This beat still doesn't sound outdated. Fourth floor bound, man. That's our local jet. Oh. Hold up. What you said? Fourth floor bound, Maine. That's our local jail, which is allegedly worse than federal prison. They don't allow. Damn, must be that bad. They don't allow female guards up in there. If the fourth floor down, if they're not allowing women up there, not allowing female guards, it must be like terrible. Like that. Man, doesn't sound like the place to be. But jail or prison, period, it's not a place to be for anybody. But you know, things happen and people get caught up and have to do time. So nonetheless, like it ain't a place for nobody. But if you're saying like the local jail in your city is worse than the federal prison, now I've seen interviews where Project Pat speaks a little bit on not only on the prison they think the jail he went one time he served. Damn, my tongue tied. I see an interview on Vlad TV mentioning how he did time in prison up in Memphis as well as like somewhere else in like the South, whatever. How dangerous it can get for real. So it's like I won't put it past it. I'm like fourth floor bound, being like as bad as you claim it is, because I've definitely heard some horror stories about other prisons throughout the country as well, like based on documentaries and and whatnot. So yeah. And also seen interviews of people that did time in prison. So, yeah. A lot of those prisons are rough. I don't want to put it past it if that's the case. Shit. His ass don't get on a grind, doing time, help a nigga out to clear up my head. Used to have a shake in the light. Drake gave respect. Yeah, I remember that. He did time for a gun. I remember that. He mentioned that in the Vlad TV interview. Like, yeah, there was a gun charge. Yeah, Drake definitely paid homage and like respect. Oh yeah, I remember that whole beef, like between yeah, I remember that time. I remember that little brief beef that like Cardi B and LeChat had, like, cause Cardi B took the chicken head beat, and I give a shout out to LeChat cause she was on the song too on the second verse with Project Pat splitting the verse on that second verse, like Project Pat and LeChat split the verse and whatnot. And LeChat definitely paid away for all these like ratchet females out here. So yeah, I mean, for Cardi B for not like at least like give a shout or anything, like that was crazy. And I remember like LeChat hopped on the Who Run It challenge and just like called her out on it, and Cardi B never responded. So, but yeah, LeChat said what she felt on that song, on the little freestyle she did against Cardi B, because she had because Cardi B definitely did not like at least pay homage to nothing to her or anything like that. So just took the beat and made her own, and just changed the spelling of chicken to bicken. Yeah, I do remember like Project Pat mentioned that in the Vlad TV interview, as well as like other news sources as well. Like I think it was like about 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. He mentioned that. 2 12s in the sub was born. Listen to K-Love. Hey, man. That's how it be. That's how life be sometimes, guess. I mean, shit. Sometimes you change up in life and listen to something completely different. 2 12s in the sub, and he was bumping Project Pat into a minivan. I used to ride one of those minivans. My mom had one. Like, we used to always ride in that minivan. And it was the coolest shit ever as well. It was the coolest shit ever, man. Damn. Yeah, it's always something when like you do something completely opposite of what you was doing back then. This ratchet, she didn't even know who Project Pat was. Oh, see, I didn't know that Cardi B didn't know who Project Pat was. I figured she would know since it was his song. You know, Juicy J and Paul produced the song, which is probably the only reason Cardi B knew about it, because she knows the two producers. But that's about it. Damn, I had no idea that she didn't know Project Pat. Damn. See, I didn't know all about that. And oh yeah, and plus, I never like questioned like the chat's pen game. I always thought she'd always written or said her own either like through pen or just off the top of the dome. I always kind of assumed she did off the top of the dome, but if she actually wrote it, then hats off to her as well. Yeah, that Murder She Spoke joint though, her debut album's pretty hard too. That Don't Sang It joint. And of course, like her like collaborations on that song Baby Mama and Two Way Freak. Yeah, she can't. Was it Two Way Freak? Was she on Two Way Freak? I think she was. Nah, it was another. She may have been on there, if I'm not mistaken. Nah. It was a better example is Weak Ass Bitch. Like that's another song she was on that she was killing. And I'm gonna check out that K-Love kid you just mentioned as well. And yeah, that's true. Cardi B is definitely ratchet. Just like simply ratchet, and like, and it's always been suspected and not even rumored, but confirmed that Partisan wrote some of her stuff. There's even a demo version of Be Careful that leaked online. So yeah, he used to write some of her stuff as well. So it's a given that Cardi B had other people write her shit. So that's expected. But man, I was sitting like chopping up about this whole myth about like 3 6 and oh yeah, stuff. Oh yes, that's. I won't put it past it if that's the case, because a lot of strange things have happened. Yeah, I know. Like Case of Boo was on like Who Run It. I know she was definitely on Who Run It. Yeah, she definitely was. Like I was saying, the chat was on Weak Ass Bitch, like on that song. I think the chat was on there. She probably is. Like, with a passive, that's what because based on she may have signed a contract that says you gotta portray this role and nothing else, can't show no growth, speak out anything else. So, one put passive. That's her case. That's the case. And I've heard that interview. She doesn't even let her own kids listen to WAP. Which hats off to her, but nonetheless. Alright. That's good. That's good. As long as the kid love it, hey. But I gotta go ahead and wrap it up though. I gotta make a phone call. I would sit here and chop it up more, but I gotta go ahead and make this phone call. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream real quick. But it was nice like chopping with you guests, and be prepared for some new reaction videos on the way. So I'm gonna talk to you later. So you have a good night and all that. Stay and tell your family I said hello, and y'all stay blessed out there. Stay safe and all that good stuff. For real. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go. But anyone that's about to watch this, I'm going to go ahead and close out. This is your boy Black G92.